Three survivors. Oh my, for food and drink. I'm okay. So I recalled I forgot something. Why don't they give us options for lights, like being able to make them stronger or dimmer? Because honestly, light options suck. I ought to make that. Let's make two spotlights. Headlight, electrical duct tape, and iron. So headlight, duct tape, um, electrical. I really need more electrical. And in fact, let's scrap half the electricals from here. Iron. Right? Get two of these. So I have the gyrocopter accessories. I can make the chassis as well, but for that I'm gonna need a lot more steel. Yeah. But none of this is the reason I came back. So I'm gonna do some questing. I hope it's not Horde Night. It could be. It could be. I hope it isn't. There is some interesting quests I want to do there nearby. But one of the things I bought, because it got to the point where it was cheap enough and I had cash enough, was the respec thing. Okay. So let's see. Grease Monkey I bought to craft. Oh, you know what? I don't know how to make wheels, I bet. Pretty sure I cannot make wheels. Plastic acid, forged iron, oil, and coal. Let's make one more workbench because it's getting tight here. Forged iron, mechanical, range claw hammer, and wood. So forged iron, mechanical, wrench and claw hammer. Let's see if I have some to sell. The crappy ones I just scrap outright. I do have a wrench here. I have to remember to keep this one safe. Any claw hammers? Doesn't look like any. Okay. So, claw hammer, leather and duct tape. Leather and duct tape. It's time to make more. I don't have enough murky water. Well, I have enough jars. I have to fill them up. So let's craft. Oh, you know what? I have a nail gun. I'll reload it. I don't have the chicken quest, but better be prepared. Okay, so keep this out for a moment. Well, probably need that anyway. Workbench. Ugh. So where was I before all of that? Wheels. So any vehicle schematic gives that. So I can make that. Okay. Okay, that's good. Because I definitely have many vehicle schematics. but I'll have to, I'll need that anyway. So it's plastic and coal. Plastic and coal is here on the side. Get that stuff stacked. Is this burning anything? Yes. Buff burning clay, okay. Nah, doesn't sell well enough to be worth selling. The candlesticks, these are the ones that sell. 7 for 201. This is 5 for 240, so yeah. That one isn't doing that well either. Is there any? No, just flagstone blocks. Okay. I wish you could make pallets of this stuff. In Ravenhurst you can, which I find it's I think it's a really nice touch. So powered hatches. The way I'm gonna use those is like this. I'm gonna replace this guy here. Right, that guy's gonna be replaced. So I have the hatch sideways like this. And I'm gonna have another one on this side. You cannot see it because it's not the right elevation. So let's begin to prepare for that. And so they're closed. Let's make concrete blocks. Oh, that requires this, right? Yeah. And let's get some cobblestone to make it. Flagstone blocks. 3, 6. And the rest, I think I do all of that. Many things at the same time. No, I'm gonna get some dirt back there. Let's get the nail gun. Now, I'll rather use oh, yeah, okay, it's gonna have to wait for everything else. I have to break this. Let's break it. Because that's, well, I'm gonna place a plate there, but even not counting that, yeah. Now, do I place it here or do I place it here? I think I'm going with the corner. And the lines of sight downstairs with just 2 bars, they're fine. They're fine. It probably place something to block acid and oil. Acid and oil. I believe I'm gonna need 3 of them, but I probably have a wheel. I have 1. So let's make 2 more. I'm counting on being able to craft it given the description of that thing. If I cannot craft it, I don't know, I'll spawn from creator or something, some shit like that. There, nice state. I think I want some windows at the back. Let me see how that would look like. Above eye level, so that no one from below can see me through it. Vultures will be able to get me, but I crafted those to... It's better, isn't it? It wouldn't make much sense to have a window on top of that. Despite the fact that, I mean, this... It's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so if it was centered, it would be here and here. I did not intend this to be a building video. In fact, this was supposed to be a very short recording. I just wanted to do the respec before I forgot about it. Alright. That kind of works. I had one here and one here at the front, like 2 eyes. My work. Yeah. Let's see if this is enough steel now. Almost. So we are going for the gyrocopter chassis. Need 15 more, okay. I won't hold that against it. We'll make it the very top. Because it bothers me having it right beside the... Yeah, I like the extra light. One there and 2 smaller ones at the front. I think that's gonna work. Okay, no, not you. When is a steel pickaxe going to be fuel? You stupid, stupid, stupid game. I'm still filling with clay. It's only 22 steel, so I won't have enough steel for anything else. There's not a lot of iron here. If I put this has more iron, so I can make more. Okay, can I make the gyrocopter now? The gyrocopter is here, so obviously not. Well, I don't have the other stuff, right? Electrical parts. I do have enough steel. Okay, so I'm missing something. 188 at 87 and not enough duct tape, okay. Leave that back. Let's we need to carry all of it. The coal was just for the tires, it can go back as well. The acid was just for the tires, it can go back. The oil as well. Alright. Gyrocopter chassis. When it reaches 37. Alright, let's look a little bit at the skills. So grease monkey I'm gonna drop. This I got to actually to craft glue and gunpowder. I got aloe cream as well, but glue and gunpowder cheaper. And in fact, I kind of want to go all the way here. Though fort bites and recog are not really that big of a deal compared to, well, recog is a big of a deal, but fort bites not as good as the moonshine. Well, they don't give you that weird thing. And level 3 allows you to craft steroids. Steroids are incredibly good for a strength build. So this I would reduce, and a better place near the goggles on while respecting. 5, 3, 3, and then so drop the grease monkey here. Drop from the shadows. At least as long as for as long as I'm flare blows and parkour keep, but drop from the shadows for now. It's used for early game. And I'd like to get back to it, but this is where I'm going with. So heavy armor, machine gun, living off the land, yes, to get more from the crops, to go in this skill, you know. Says buffs last 10% longer, but I'm not so sure about that. So, for example, beer is supposed to last 45 seconds. Let's take one, because I can make it so it's easy. 50 seconds. Okay. So 10% longer, 45 to 50. It's giving more than 10%. So it's saying buzz from consumables lasts 10% longer. No, 4.5 plus 45, that's 49.5. If it's rounding, then it's gonna round up. Yeah. And I don't need the extra glass jar. I do want those. I'll get that, craft the gyrocopter. It's not gonna take long. Okay. So, the gyrocopter itself, let's get the... It's not on me, so where did it go here? I'm sorry. Learning the powered blocks, I did not expect to find that schematic, like, at all, this early in the game. Like, by day 100, yes, but I did not expect to find that schematic. So, uh, there's a lot of things I can do, which I've just been ignoring because I knew I would not be able to do them. That's kind of exciting. It really is. Okay, so let's do an on face here. I don't like to keep things on face because you can easily misrotate it like that. What the hell did I do? It was supposed to replace the moonshine. I hope things don't get stuck here. But even if they do, the upper block should stay intact. I have no points available. Okay, so agility I'm gonna drop from the shadows. Keep parkour and flurry of blows. Intellect, better barter, daring adventure, and yes, science. Fortitude, machine gunner, heavy armor, living off the land, pain tolerance, sealing factor, and iron gut. Cardio useful early game, and it is useful in a running fight, but I have the magazine that basically cancels that. And here, well, I won't be able to reinverse the point in Skull Crusher. What about intellect? I put a point in demolitions and 2 in lucky looter. And yeah, I mean, there are more I want to do, but yeah. So, powered hatches, they would go like, no, that was the right rotation. Yeah. Okay, so anyone can walk over there, right? Now. I think only one should be enough. I will need the acquired 2. And let me get a relay as well. So I'm wondering where to put this, and I cannot think of any other place. The thing is, I will have to protect it, but I cannot. So, motion sensors. They do not see through bulletproof glass. They do not see through arrow slits. So, what can you do to protect them? Nothing. Now, is there any place I can put the... You know what? This is past time I do. It provides some protection. Because all the hits here are hits that will go to the blocks above. But I think it gets in the way too much. Now, full blocks have one advantage. They block damage better than plates. So not having a full block there, possibly not the greatest idea in the world. What is that? Whoa. Where is that? So this one is empty. I gotta replace it with a full block because there's no way I'll be able to look at that. Now, if I had upgraded it before starting breaking, I'd have half the hit points. But I don't know, I got so fast on by the time I realized I could be doing that, okay. Oh, this isn't even upgraded to concrete. Missed that. I'm supposed to have finished this whole floor, including that. I missed that. Alright. So... okay, let me think here. Wire relay. Where could it go? Because honestly, most things here are blocked. No? And that thing is here. Steel pole here. It says its usefulness, but... anyway, it's too vulnerable down here. So this is a timer relay, and then it's also going down. There's a cable going down. This cable is coming here, actually. That's timer relay. And see, this is now drawing power, 5 watts. Use 1 gas. You come here to the banks, being recharged. Oh yes, there's a hidden relay there. We do this for now. Think I'm gonna hide them in the end, but like that. Okay. Have to move some chests around to make a better fix for this. Okay, there's a zombie, so let me do this. Ah, it did not. Okay. The motion sensor is targeted at me. Funny. Well, I recovered the beer. You know what? One of them can go to the other. So you see, it's seeing me. It's open, and I suppose a zombie could come here, but I don't think they will. Um, so you're gonna target at zombies, not strangers, because I don't know. Well, yeah, strangers, because I think animals might be qualified, like wolves particularly. This power duration with the Zui triggered, I don't know if this is a bug, if this is my mods. I have to check on the vanilla version I have. Okay, I'm very overloaded. It's a running zombies game. Let's not run around overloaded, if possible. I'm gonna see this block down there. So as well. Iron. Probably ready here. So if I want to make a gyrocopter, what I'm missing? Engine and battery. Any engineering and the worst battery I have. What else am I missing? One of the wheels. Why is I not crafting 3 wheels? So... Oh, there it is. There you go. There you go. I'm also gonna drop these. I'm also gonna drop the forged iron and the... Yeah, that's not enough. I need to fix things downstairs. I don't think that stuff is okay. Gonna need more wire relays. And okay, so fuse box. That's advanced engineering. Okay. Basics of electricity schematic. Okay. Wires, wireless. So I have this mod here, and I'm gonna use it. And it says advanced engineering, but everything that unlocks relays also unlocks them. It made the mod work like that. Full block there. Did I place a full block here? I'm not entirely sure. I did, okay. Now I have a nose to the side thing and door. Yeah, no double doors. I might add Guppy's doors and use a vault door there, a security door. Or I might just leave it off center. Um, there is something very... Something about it is very appealing to me. This improvise it. Like these defects on the base, they make it look more like a zombie apocalypse base, you know? You make do with what you have. Um, okay, I don't mind if zombies keep going back and forth. Sorry, I didn't mean to disturb you. Well, actually, that's exactly what I intended to do. Sorry, I didn't mean to lie to you. Well, maybe I did. Okay, so I run away before she reaches me. She's coming for me. Yeah, they're gonna beat there. I thought that would be the case. Did she repath here now? Yeah. Okay, so they eventually can get there. The plate thing, it's a little bit of a problem because they can't stand on top of it. Okay, to have more repair materials here. Did some stuff. Okay. Oh, I have a plate there. So either I have a plate or I have dirt. Dirt isn't going to look good, but it's going to at least make sort of complete path there. Maybe. It's an episode going totally how I did not intend it to. Okay, I can work with that. Get this stupid thing back because I'm not finished. Let's reload to get a full load. Haha haha. No, no. In fact, let's get the auger. Bunker buster. Why is the auger empty? Okay, so this should keep that. I should do down the other side as well. And start breaking here because this is going to be reinforced concrete when it dries. Seriously? Ah, it was one more block above. Oh, why does it let me place a block there? What is... So the hatch is on top. The hatch isn't allowing me to place any block beside it. It's gonna fall. And there's nothing I can do because I cannot place a block beside it. Is there a wood from the original? Yes. That was there. That was still there. Okay. This thing took a lot of steel, didn't it? 54 steel. You can go away, buddy. Why this, why did I do that? So I have the parts, but now I have to make more for the steel. I have to mine. Look, I used to enjoy mining this game. I don't anymore. I don't know why. I'm not sure why. I, I, I wonder what changed, because mining 7 Days to Die was one of the most relaxing things. And it's not the zombies attacking, it's not that. The zombies digging. I think it's the amount of stuff you gain. It just feels underwhelming now. And by the way, I do need to... please don't give me that crap. I find it very annoying that you cannot craft this stuff. And I don't think you can upgrade from wood all the way to that, to iron. From wood you can upgrade and it goes somewhere strange, so to speak. How long is it gonna take? 1 fucking minute. Well, let's drop bullet case and trophy, and let's do this then. And Augur, your job is done. Thank you. I'll commend you to your bosses. Okay, where do I want this? I'm thinking there, you know? Maybe placing here. I mean, this is where I did not want to place a block because the zombies might decide to jump on top of it and try to cross over here, because they would be here, right? Within range. You know what? There is a solution to this issue I'm having with not... I could just make this go over, but then they... No, yeah, if this was extended here at the front, they could not jump on top of this, and from here they still could not reach it. So I think here, and then of course here. That can be on horde night as well. I don't particularly like that wire, but two questions. First, how's the power consumption? 55. If the dart traps start, that's 40. That's a pittance. Well, that's not what I wanted. Why? Why do you have to have like all these different commands? One thing that could make this better is replace the block below it with something slightly different. Let's make two here. I just worry it might not protect as well as the full block. This inside corner top. Corner filler. And the other one was this. But that one won't protect as well. Yeah. Well, let's actually pick it up. I think I can place it diagonally so the feet doesn't get in the way. Might be wrong, but I can try. So it doesn't allow you to choose rotation. What I can do is this, but this is even worse, right? It is a diagonal, but wow. I'm gonna leave one each way and make up my mind later. If nothing else, it needs to be done at night, like figuring out. This is more what I was aiming at. So at night I'll have more shadows to look at. I'm gonna clear that block. It's a ramp block. I strongly suspect it's not gonna um, hold the weight. Come on. There. Of course it needs 40 iron. Is this damage? No, this is damage. Okay, that's the zombie did that. 40 iron. Did I not break the block below? Of course I did not break the block below and let it dry. But man, I could swear I had broken the block below. I I swear I had done both. Alright, this should not be needed now. And if the game does not agree with me, I'm gonna take another one from creative. Because I'm right. Okay. It's taking such a freaking long time. And of course I don't need all of them here because I'm relying on something else on that side. Wow. Really? Yeah. It's no point trying to save that anymore. Do I have another stack of iron here? No, not of iron. No matter how I look at it, I'll have to bite the bullets. Probably need 3. Okay, I think my breaking days are done. The light is done as well, right? Fully charged, now that. I mean, this is now down to 980, but that's because I was using a lot of power there. So it's 11. There's this wire relay, there's this guy, and there's the motion sensor. Yes, it's gonna be 11. When it drops, it's gonna be 6. Well, drops. I'll drop that there. I do need the wiring. Yeah, I need the wiring. And I need the thing I crafted. Place the gyrocopter here. Let's do the hatch again. For a moment I thought this was on copy rotation there. Okay. So I get from here to here, from here to here. And it's set for zombies. But instead of just triggered, I'm gonna leave it like 1 minute. hoping that's long enough for the zombies to just give up. There is a different setup. It requires more resources. The idea would be to have I need a churn, right? I need some 90 degrees thing here. So let's say I dig all of this, right? I dig all of this and the path takes me like through here. And here I churn and go there. So the way to do it, and this pillar is at the exact wrong position to do that. It's sad, but it's true. The way to do it would be to place a pressure plate here. So the zombies can churn and step on the pressure plate. But for myself, I place a couple of blocks extra so I can go further out, churn, and then go back, avoiding the pressure plate. Well, 3 blocks here. So zombies come, churn, step on pressure plates. I come, step 1 further out, step, pressure plate here, step, no pressure plate, churn, go back. It doesn't need to be powered hatches all of on the whole path. The path can be concrete. It still works. It's just the final part that needs to open. Just that. Okay. And I could have a door as well. Same thing. If it opens, sees the zombie, closes it. That'd be bad, actually. Now, what's the problem here? The problem is that if this gets destroyed, which I'm gonna simulate by unwiring it. No, it doesn't matter. If this gets destroyed, no power. No power, they can walk in all day long. It's the downside. Okay then. Anything else I wanted to do right now? The base. Well, I guess this is gonna be all for today, as a matter of fact. These guys better be upgraded. I want these guys to be steel, which means of course I need to mine. Come Horde Knight. The torch inside the bulletproof glass, I find that so funny. These need to be upgraded as well because they do need to carry the load. Alright. A lot of concrete upgrade to do. Gonna take that potion before I do it. But yeah. Do I have the forged? I have so little forged iron. But that stair's getting upgraded. I will leave the forged steel here to prevent accidents. There. Say what you will, this base is quirky, but it's growing on me. It's surprisingly becoming one of my favorite bases. It's not nearly as cramped. Well, okay. So I had a base in Ravenhurst that was very cramped, but come on. Every station in Ravenhurst is bigger, right? I mean, this is 2 blocks, this is 3 blocks. The other ones are 1 block. Everything else, everything in Ravenhurst is bigger. The workbench is bigger. The chemistry station, I think it's the same, but maybe it's bigger. The forges, like the furnace is what, 2 by 6 wide, 3 or 4 high, 2 deep. It's huge. Okay. Anyway, let me drop this here. 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 This stays. And we are going to take the bicycle. We're gonna ride to the water. So I used to drive all the way to the water. I mean, I knew already there was a waterworks here. Come on, water works. Water. Like, waterworks. Is that a dog there? No, that's a wolf there. Come on, wolf. Yeah, come at me, bro. 17 is not the right number. Something's missing. I hate it when that happens. Lucky goggles. Let's put that one back. Oh, no, no, no. Let's put back the energy goggles and let's finish the respecking, which is the reason I started the whole thing. This was supposed to be about respecking. What is 18? The moonshine should be here. But there shouldn't be a block open. I have the ammunition, I have the other ammunition, I have the other ammunition. Nail gun, both goggles, the cash, food and drink, repair material, a little bit of wood, the health stuff, shovel, pickaxe, machete, frame blocks that I really don't need to carry around, but I don't know, it's just, damn it. Is there any exit? I hate these railings where they... Is there any reason I'm not being able to get here? Yeah. I hate the railings, how they... Now this breaks the water, which I find extremely annoying. How it's so easy to actually jump over the railing, which is the opposite of what I expect the railing to do, right? Funny that I missed this thing the last time around. Well, it's not that surprising though. So let's get back to the base and then I'll figure that out. And then gonna get respec. So what goes here? Tools go here. That's what usually goes there. I mean, shovel, pickaxe, nail gun, junk turret, wood frames. Wood frames usually to go here, and then well, I didn't carry moonshine around. Better make more of it, by the way. Maybe that's why I went to grab that. No, I went to grab that because I needed to make a lot more glue. Stay there. Nah, scrap. It's not worth anything. Okay, do I have logs here? Not a lot. Okay. I ask myself what happened to all the logs I had. Glue. That uses all the murky water. Okay. 43 minutes. There we go. Mix it. Drop stuff here. Drop stuff here. Drop stuff here. Drop stuff here, and it's night. Ah. As soon as it starts walk, well, as soon I hope I find the magazine to start walking with that around. Okay. So I guess what I'm gonna do is harvest. Yes, there was a yucca I grabbed. It was growing. I grabbed before time. Things are growing. Farm is working again. That's the important thing. That's maybe 8. It's kind of darkish already. Yeah, grab more food, grab more water. But what I really want is the blackstrap coffee. Screw the blackstrap coffee. Let's go with coffee. Gotta get gas. Do I have shale? Yeah, I have shale. Gas can. Stack of gas that's locked. That's the next one, right? Yeah. Okay. So again, intellect, better bar, daring, yes, science, agility, parkour, and that's all. Flurry blows, parkour and flurry blows. Fortitude, machine gunner, heavy armor, living up to land, plane tolerance, healing factor, iron gut. Max this out, and I'm gonna drop this point up. I'll buy it again next fortnight. 7 here, 3 on fortitude. I'm up to 3 on fortitude. 5 on intellect, 7 on strength. Perception is 2, which is required for this. And this is perception 3. That would be nice, more lucky looter bonus, but no. Demolition 2 on lucky looter. Okay. Where is the respect thing? I did buy it. Learn the shit, I'm gonna use it later. Yeah. Okay. Right. Give me pause a moment, and I'm gonna open here to this side the 7 days to die screenshot gallery to the side. Right. Use it. The soundtrack is terrible, isn't it? So intellect at that level, then better barter, then better and daring adventure, and 1 point in yes science, agility, flurry of blows, on parkour. I'm not giving up parkour. Fortitude, I'm up to 3. And I have 1 point in machine gunner, 1 point in heavy armor. All of this stuff is now can now be upgraded. This last point I put was getting fortitude to level 3. So living off the land, pain tolerance, healing factor, and iron gut. And let me look at my helpful images. Okay. Strength 7. I have up to 4 here. I have up to 5, but I bought the last one using steroids. I'm not gonna do that. 60 is maxed out. Minor is maxed out. Mortar load is maxed out. And that's that. So intellect or perception, not intellect, perception. So perception is level 2 because Lucky Looter needs perception level 2. I'm surprised I only went 2 points here. And I also put 1 point in demolition expert. Helps with the molotovs and the grenades and yeah, all of that. I have dropped that. So I'm gonna put another point in yes science. It's one of the points I'm gonna put in yes science, and now I can craft this guy here with 7 minutes, 49, that's enough. More, right? So like a lot of things require intellect levels. No, actually this is level 7. Advanced engineering, this level is level 6. I want to get there so that the trap kills give me experience. And this gives me the steroids, which I'm actually using. You know what? I intended to put these points in fortitude, but I think I'm gonna buy this next level here. And get the steroids. Yeah, there's no schematic. Grain alcohol, oil, and testosterone. Well, not going to be crafting a lot of that, will I? I'll have to put points in Hunter, which is part of the Fortitude tree, to get more of that, and Animal Hunter to find the bears. The bears are just damn rare, that's it. The long and short of it. Did I not have extra grain alcohol? have one cornmeal and murky water. Make two more. And the steroids here. I'll be better later. Drop those there. Drop that there. Oh, here's the wood logs. Okay. Well, I need 12 minutes to finish the 49 production. Okay, so I have gas. I need to get an auger. I need to place the iron breaker on the auger because I'm going out mining iron and other stuff, but mostly iron. And there it is. Did I leave anything here? Yeah, let's move this stuff to the base. This and this go here, feathers go here. A lot of feathers. Same. Terraforming. This as well. Oh, okay. That was the hole. That was the hole in my inventory. The range. Alright, I'm happy. It's getting night. Night is always the most exciting time to mine. Whether you want excitement or not, that's a different story. It's always I worry about two things. I worry about the truck falling if it collapsed, the truck falling, though I can't pick it up. And I worried about um, where is the exits? I can never find the exits. Zombies hitting on the truck, trying to get to me. Well, I have to deal with it, I suppose. So that's all for today. This is nothing as I planned. And I better mark that airdrop. I'm not gonna mark it because I'm gonna see that thing. I'm gonna drive close enough to that thing. Yeah, nothing as planned, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for